First thing I want to go over is his setup. Now, he might be a little bit more upright and narrower than a typical hitter, but I love this setup here. It's very loose and relaxed. It almost looks like he's playing wiffle ball in the backyard, ready to drop an absolute tank. I love how athletic he's able to be from here. So when we dive into him creating his move now, look at the barrel in his front foot when he starts loading. I want you guys to look how these moves are connected. So when the front foot starts picking up, the barrel starts tipping too. So now his barrel and his body are getting connected early on in the move. And then from here, this is very important when you guys are working on getting into a good loaded position. Watch how his head doesn't shift back. So his head and his weight aren't shifting back like towards his back leg. He's staying anchored in the ground on his back leg. He's not giving it away. And you'll see his head and his body stay in a great position to where now he's able to work from a very strong spot. Look how he's loaded in this back hip now as he's got that leg kick up. And then he's going to maintain that position as he goes forward. You can't see his back pocket, but you can see his oven mitt here. Watch how he's able to keep that feel of like, I'm going to take my back pocket towards the pitcher as I stride forward. That's keeping him grounded on his backside, and it's allowing him to control that forward move as he makes his move towards the ball. Now, we talked about his setup. Check this out. Look at the position he gets into when he's going to launch the swing. So he went from a narrow base here, but then when he's launching the swing, look how wide he is now. So now he's able to use his lower half and use the ground to help him make his turn. Let's dive into the timing aspect. He has a little bit of a bigger move, so he's got to make sure he's getting going on time. So you guys will see as the pitcher starts separating his hands and working down the mound, you're going to start seeing that barrel tip in the front foot start getting ready to leg kick like we talked about in the last video. So you guys will see that move happening as soon as the pitcher starts separating and making his move. And then what that's going to do is that sets him up to be in a great spot at pitch release to where now when the ball's out, look at his leg kick. He doesn't have to go up anymore. So he's at peak leg lift to where now when the ball's coming at him, all he has to do is make his move towards the ball. This is really important. This is going to help you have better timing in the game, and it's also going to help you get to your spot where you're ready to swing sooner in the game. I want you guys to pay attention to his hands here. You can see at pitch release, his hands are in a really good spot to where he's not going to have to play catch up and rush to get to his spot. That's one thing I see hitters struggle with is their hands get set too late. Look how early his hands are getting set to where he's not going to struggle getting his swing off. This is giving him plenty of time to track the pitch and then make a good swing decision. Now, one thing I love about his swing, watch his bat path. You can see he works from under, which gets him on plane right away. And he's going to work back first to then go forward, which allows him to stay on plane for a very long time through this pitch.